friends. Let me know if you can hear me, okay? How is everybody doing? Lighting my candle. I'm excited. I look forward to these. Hey, Teresa, how are you? It's good to see you. Rough day today. Oh my gosh. Why is our Friday always have to be so rough? It's good to see everyone. I'm trying a new format today, so let me know what you think. I typically don't use StreamYard, but I'm trying StreamYard vertical, and we'll see how it goes. Desiree and I were in here earlier fooling around with the settings. We have a lot to learn still, but yeah, it's so good to see everybody. Chip, how are you? It's good to see you. Eternal Light, hi and welcome. And it feels good to look at the comments and also be looking at the camera at the same time, because usually I'm looking over here for the comments, but over here for the camera. So that part is kind of nice. Let me see. Eternal Light. Hello to all the spooky and beautiful people. Oh, I love it. That's so good. Oh, who else is with us today? Chris, how are you? It's good to see you. Crystal Ascension. Hello. How are you, sister? It's good to see you. Lori, hi. How are you? Oh, I'm excited. All right. So, Ascending Universal Butterfly, hi. How are you? Welcome back. Happy that everybody is here. I have my little, let me see. Am I reverse on the screen? There. Please remember to like and subscribe. This side doesn't have a bell. Do you see that? I have this sign two ways. I don't know which way is the right way or the wrong way. Is that backwards? This is the right way. Ta! I have it two ways because on sometimes when I do it, it's like it's mirrored and other times it's not. That's so funny. Okay. So we're trying StreamYard. Let me see. Can I pin comments? Okay. I think I can pin comments. I have been sick, but slowly getting better. Oh no. Thank you for letting me be here first. I hope you're feeling better, friend. I know it's not good when we're feeling sicky. All right. See, I get distracted because it's really hard to think about starring comments and to stay on task. Look at this. Cha! Oh, I love that so much. So cool. Josh, hi, how are you? It's good to see you. Thank you for being here. I've been doing live readings for the last 2 weeks, so I'm kind of excited to just have a conversation. And today we're going to be talking about Halloween. So this is definitely a conversation. Everybody can jump in at any point in time with their stories. This is a VR. This is a VR to Lady Blind Wolf, and it's hashtag spooky season tag. So she has come up with a list of questions, and I'm not going to be pulling any decks out today, although of course I have all of my Halloween decks here, but we're going to go through each of them and hopefully everybody will join in with the prompts. So Very excited. All right. Okay. I'm going to get the hang of this, I swear. All right. So let's start with prompt number 1. Favorite Halloween or fall treat? This could be either as a kid or as an adult. So I'm curious. Drop in the chat. Let me know what your favorite Halloween or fall treat was as a kid or as an adult. Would love to hear. Hi, it's not Alphas. How are you? Hi and welcome. Thank you for being here. Let's see. One of the towns is having a Halloween on Main Street on the 18th. Me and the kids can't wait. We won prizes at it last year. Oh, that's cool. There's so many cool activities. All right, so here we have the first one, candy apple. So yummy. And you know what? I struggle to find candied apples. I like the red ones. But I don't find those here. All right. And we have candy corn. Oh my gosh. Babe Ruth. I love those. Those are so good. Hi, Ripley's. Hi, Anne. Welcome. I know. There are so many to choose from. Not a candy corn fan. You know what? I'm gonna go with you. I think last year the kids got nostalgic and they bought a bag of candy corn and then it sat there forever and I ended up having to throw it out because they wanted it, but then nobody really likes it. So it just sat there. Autumn mixed candy and fall festival. Oh, so good. Yep. I get my own apples and dip. Oh, that's smart and probably a lot healthier. I love that. Oh, Desiree, I love candy corn. Why does that not surprise me? Mine is caramel apple, and it's because I like the red ones, but they're hard to find here. So, caramel apple, our grocery store carries those around this time of year. So, I always like to pick up those. Those are a lot of fun. Those are a lot of fun. All right, it's not alphas. I like lollipops. Oh, lollipops and ice cream. Wait, like fall flavored? Like fall flavored? I'm curious. I didn't know that I had a treat as a kid, except of course Halloween candy, because who doesn't want Halloween candy? Um, let's see. You can melt the caramel and make your own. That's so true. You know, my daughter, she makes chocolate covered strawberries at home all the time. I think it's like the same idea. Snickers are always popular. Oh yeah. Ooh, butterscotch. I like butterscotch. Snickers. All the good stuff. I don't know about any of you, but um my kids, when they used to go to the pediatric dentist every year after Halloween, they would be like, oh, if you bring in all your candy and trade it in and we'll give you like a toy, like something that was not going to damage your teeth. I don't think my kids ever did that. That's not constitutional. Okay, I'm wanting caramel. I know it's so good. Easy melt on low. I'm always afraid to burn it. Oh, so good. Then you have to peel all the little squares, peel all the plastic off. Yeah, seriously, Desiree. What kid would do that? That would be awful. That would be awful. You're right. So, and I noticed that that Nightbot doesn't work in here. So that makes me sad. All right. So I just have to constantly remind everybody to please like and subscribe. Thank you so much. Okay, let's move on. Question number 2. Your favorite Halloween special as a kid. Your favorite Halloween special as a kid. I was forced to brush my teeth so much. Oh, I could imagine. You threw it away? Oh my gosh. Desiree, I'm flabbergasted. Ta. All right, wait a minute. Did Chippy leave? Ta. Okay. I saw Desiree said good night. Okay, let's see. Okay. Laurie and I are on the same page. The Charlie Brown. You know what? Like, I even went back and I looked it up. It's the Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown. Like, every year was not Halloween until I saw that. I actually have them all. I have them on VCR cassette and DVD. Yes, Charlie Brown, so good. Oh, this is another good one. Night Before Christmas, Nightmare Before Christmas. The Great Pumpkin. Yep. No kid needs all that candy. Oh, good. Chip isn't going. All right. I thought he was leaving. Desiree, you tricked me. Anything with Chucky because he got freckles like me. That's hilarious. Oh my God. No human needs all that candy. Yeah, I guess. We love you too. Thank you for being here. Desiree. She's on the Prosecco, y'all. I thought you said good night. Oh, Nightbot is working. Oh, look at that. That's cool. All right, everybody could share their links if they would like. Yeah, I like Nightmare Before Christmas. I like it so much that I even got the deck. So for when I do readings again, I have the Nightmare Before Christmas tarot deck. I love it. It's a lot of fun. Okay, Nightmare on Elm Street. Whoa. Trying to vanquish me? No. Oh my gosh. Okay, Nightmare Before Christmas, but I already had kids when that came out. Oh, okay. That's so funny. Nightbot. Nightbot is on. Nightbot is on. What is TMIM? The More Intuitive Me. You know what? At the meditation group, Truth Wave, somebody nicknamed me TMIM. And to this day, they still call me, instead of my name, they call me TMIM. So I just use that here. Ooh, Michael Myers. Love it. Ooh, look at Desiree. She's on with 2 channels. What? Awesome. Great choices. Yeah, I agree. So mine, I already told you mine. Great Pumpkin. It's the Great Pumpkin. Okay, let's go to number 3. All right. So you got to think back on this one. Favorite weird or old Halloween movie? I don't think anybody's going to have my same answer. Your favorite old or weird Halloween movie? Let me know. I don't like scary movies. I know, yes, Desiree has 2 channels. So Desiree has the Desiree channel where she does all things Desiree. And then she has Burning Waters of the Moon, which is this one here. And that's where she does her tarot and astrology readings because she combines both for readings. So yeah, if you are not connected to both, please do. I didn't Rocky Horror Picture Show. Did not see this until recently, very as an adult for the first time in my life. So I didn't grow up with this idea, but I know a lot of people watch this at Halloween time. Yeah. I like to keep you on your toes. Oh, House of Wax. That's a good one, Gypsy JJ. You're going way back. House of Wax. She stuck with me on both. Yep. Can't get rid of us. Ooh, Young Frankenstein. I like that one too. The version with Gene Wilder. That's a good one. I liked all those old style movies. Ooh, Desiree. Rocky Horror is great. That would be fun to have like a movie night. I have to figure out. Oh, is it cutting out on your side or my side? Let me know, because I thought that might be a problem with StreamYard. I'm a little bit far from my modem. So let me know if I'm lagging. I used to see it at the movies at midnight. Yes. Gypsy JJ. Oh my God, I'm elder age. I know, we should do a movie night. That would be fun. We got to start with Michael Jackson Thriller. That would be cool. You're okay. Okay, thank you. Clint, hi, how are you? We're talking all things Halloween, and the question is your favorite weird or old Halloween movie. Everybody shared their favorites, so I'm going to tell you mine. Tell me if you have seen this before. Fall of the House of Usher, like the old black and white one. You know, with the guy with the voice. What is his name? I have to pick up my son. Okay, bye. Thank you for hanging out. I haven't seen the old one. Yes, Roderick and Madeline. They were weird. They were brother and sister. I think he had her locked inside the house. That is like a Edgar Allan Poe, Fall of the House of Usher. And there's a remake on Netflix, but it's just not the same. Hell Night. Yes, Clint. Vincent Price. Yes. Ooh, Twilight Zone. I love Twilight Zone. I used to watch that as a kid all the time. That's another good one. There's so many good ones. And of course, like the old school, vampire and werewolf movies and Frankenstein. Like I loved all of those movies. I thought they were, Wife of, The Mummy. I liked all those movies, like the old school ones. They still give them on some of these like streaming channels. You're at work, so mainly listening. Okay. All right. Yes, friends, if you are looking for advice to help you grow your channel, make sure you connect with our good friend Chip. Oh my gosh, Frankenweenie. I remember that one. That one was good too. Like a lot of the cartoons are really good, like Coraline and, some of those like Tim Burton style movies. Those are fun. Yeah, for sure. We will keep you company. We will keep you company. Awesome, awesome. Yeah, I liked Coraline. Yeah, that was a good one. Okay, let's go to the next question. Your best Halloween memory. Your best Halloween memory. All right, so Desiree, The Corpse Bride. I like that one too. Yeah, I like that one too. I never thought about Twilight Zone. I wasn't normal. Maybe it was just not normal. Hey, Fatima, how are you? We are reminiscing about Halloween and all of our favorite things. So we're sharing our best Halloween memories. Yeah, Desiree is kind of cool. She's kind of cool. I'll keep her. Fatima, welcome. It's good to see her. All right, let me see. Awesome. The Twilight Zone was just for weirdos. What? The Twilight Zone was so good. I liked it. I liked it. Okay, your best Halloween memory. I mean, for me, it's gotta be, hold on, I wrote it down. Best Halloween memory. Being able to wear your costume to school, which nowadays, like, you can't do that. But back then, like when I went, you could wear your costume. And we wore costumes. Okay, so where I went to school, we had just, regular school, elementary school. There was no middle school, so it was K through 8, and then you went to high school. And we wore costumes throughout all of high school too. It was very much encouraged. As a matter of fact, I went to an arts high school, and they would have all these contests. The more creative you were, the better it was. And I remember that as being such an important part of my childhood. Like, not going to the store and buying something, like using what you had to put together the ultimate costume. It was the best. I will always remember that. So that's my favorite. That's my favorite memory. Desiree, what? I love the Twilight Zone. I thought you said you didn't like the Twilight Zone. The heck. Yes, the costumes at school. Yeah, because you can't do that anymore. Then I think when the kids were little, they had this thing that you could, come representing like your favorite book. And it was like you could decorate a t-shirt. That was about it. Like, it was so lame. I was like, whatever. Best Halloween memory. Hold on. Mine is about 8 years ago. A bunch of us, including cousin, went to a legit haunted house with actors. His pants. Wait, he shit his pants. The best thing ever. Clint, oh my God. That's hilarious. I made a costume for me and my daughter when she was a baby. I was a spider and she was a spider. Oh, that's cute. Oh, you should share photos. I want to see that. Oh, I will post. Okay, cool. That's so funny. Oh, is that why you shared your Instagram? Pro tip, never go to Wendy's before a haunted house. Just say. Oh my gosh. No, you're not. You're not. All right, Fatima, Burning Waters of the Moon and Desiree is the same person. I know. They're the same person. She has 2 channels. Yeah, they're not allowed to wear costumes anymore because, these days everything is just cray-cray. All right. Nancy, hi, how are you? We're sharing all of our favorite Halloween stories. That is funny, Clint. Oh my gosh. Oh, that was my Instagram? Oh, I thought you were sharing your Instagram. That's so funny. Nancy, it's good to see you, friend. Oh, all right. Let me see. Okay. So if there aren't any more favorite memories, how about this one? Your worst Halloween memory. Worst. Your worst Halloween memory. Let me know. Let me know in the comments. I'm going to tell you right now what my worst Halloween memory was. I don't know if they still do this, but I grew up in New Jersey, and the day after, I think, they used to do like Goosey Night, where they used to throw eggs at people's houses. Like, forget toilet papering people's houses. They used to throw eggs. But one year I was out with, I want to say it was my mom, and my sister, we were trick-or-treating and we got attacked by older kids and they tried to steal our candy. And I held on to my candy for dear life. Nobody was going to take that bag from me, but like they got my sisters. And as a matter of fact, she was holding on so tight. When she opened her hand, the little bit of plastic was like still here. And she cried and cried and cried. And you know what? Like, and then like now looking back, I'm like, of course, duh. But at the time I was like, what do you mean I have to share my candy with her? I don't want to share my candy. That's my memory. That is my memory. So tell me what your worst Halloween memory was. All right, let me see. When mom told me I was too old to go trick-or-treat. Oh, no. I encouraged my kids to go trick-or-treating until one day they decided they didn't want to anymore. And I actually felt devastated that they didn't want to do it because I went trick-or-treating till I was 18. I didn't care. That's awful. Yes, that is so sad. Let's see. I was about 6 and my mom drew a beard on my face with permanent marker. I don't know how long it to take it off, but it was days and my face was raw from the scrubbing. Oh my God. Clint. Is that why you decided to grow it out now? Oh my gosh. Yes, I hate it when they tell me they aren't dressing up. Yes, I feel like, why? This is like such a cool, thing to do. I don't get it. I don't have a worse memory. Yes, I know all the costumes. I was always blown away at how creative people would get. I came from a Jerry Springer family. Oh my God. Oh, Lord. That is funny. All right. So let me see here. Let's go on. All right. For this one, I don't know if I have one. Your Halloween ritual. Is there something that you do every single year on Halloween? Do you have a ritual? Something you do? Let me know. I grew a beard because I'm a man. All right. I hear you. I hear you. I don't know if I have a Halloween ritual. Some people have some like full-blown rituals that they do. It's so hard, right? Having kids, of course, the ritual was taking them trick-or-treating. Then they didn't want to trick-or-treat anymore, but they didn't want to give out candy either. And so I have always watched a Halloween movie every year. For me, like one of my favorites is Exorcist. That's the one that I like to watch every year on Halloween night. Rush to get dressed for trick or treat. I know. Yeah. I don't have a ritual. You're surprised. Okay, a professional musician tonight, and Oklahoma, Texas football games are the worst night to be playing. I see. All right, Teresa, I don't know if this is a ritual, but I decorate with mom and corn cobs. Oh, and sometimes pumpkins. Yes, like that would be cool, carving pumpkins. These guys don't do that. Then, it's too much. It's too messy. It's too hard. I was like, all right, well, should we paint pumpkins? We painted pumpkins one year. But here in Florida, it's so hot that if you do the pumpkin and you put it outside, like in a few days, it's rotting. You got to get rid of it. It's just not good. All right, let me see. Oh, Julianne. Wait, hold on. There you go. Hi, how are you? It's good to see you. Julianne has 2 channels too. All right, hello and welcome. Okay, yeah, you carve pumpkins. Some people bake. This year my kid wanted to like bake cookies and then he jacked up the recipe. and they came out like bricks. Like we had to throw the whole entire thing away. But he satisfied his urge. Like he wanted to mix the dough and roll it out and use the cookie cutters. We didn't get to do any of that because something got messed up in the recipe. Ooh, roasting chestnuts in my oven. Oh, I love that. I've never had roasted chestnuts before. Ever, ever. That would be awesome. You have to do it on Halloween. Yeah. Ooh, Laura B, hi, how are you? It's good to see you. Thank you for being here. We're sharing our Halloween favorites. I love our Halloween favorites. All right, let me see. Okay, here. My aunt makes potato soup every year for the trick-or-treaters. Oh, I like that. My rituals to make it over there before all the dumplings are gone. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. I like there's so many ways to make good potato soup. I like beer cheese. Beer cheese potato soup. That is so good. Yum, yum, yum. All right, my son who lives next door has a huge Halloween party every year. What? And all decorated with animatronics, carving pumpkins, bobbing for apples. That's so fun. Yeah, some people really embrace. I have neighbors in the neighborhood that decorated since last month. They were ready to go. That's fun. Ooh, you roast the pumpkin seeds. Oh, that's yummy. Mmm. What do they taste like? I saw a recipe. I know. I always wanted. I don't know why. I've never seen them or bought them or anything. Yes, beer cheese is super yummy. Yes, so good. Yum. All right, let's go on. Okay, your greatest phobia. Tell me what your greatest phobia is. That is the next prompt. Greatest phobia. Let's see. Your dad was big into Halloween parties. It was always so much fun. I know. I love that. It's so cool. My son used to be a Cub Scout, and I remember doing bobbing for apples with the kids. All right, let me see. Bobbing for apples at elementary school for Halloween at the gym. Yeah, everything happened in the gym. Thanks for that memory reminder. I know. We did such cool things back then. We didn't think it was cool maybe, but yeah, it was nice. Do you use Velveeta for beer cheese soup? I don't know. I bought it like if they sell it at a restaurant. Ooh, demons, Gypsy JJ. Oh my God, rats. Do you remember that movie? I think it was called that, The Rats, where the guy, like, he would like have like those thousands. It was kind of like The Birds, but instead of birds, they were rats. Do you remember that movie? I watched it. I totally watched it. I watched that one and Alfred Hitchcock, The Birds. That was insane. My phobia is snakes. So no, I'm not going to be watching snakes on a plane. No, thank you. They don't bother me now. Oh, okay. Let's see. Being smothered, small spaces. Oh, claustrophobia. Yeah. Oh my God. Jaws still causes fear. I remember when Jaws came out 3D, and I remember going to the movie theater and seeing it with the cool 3D glasses. I know. That was so fun. Claustrophobia. Okay, so second one, elevators, small spaces, driving. I have too many to list. Laura. Oh my gosh. All right. I remember a movie as a kid with rats, and a kid was in the sewer with thousands of rats all over him. That's where the trauma began. I think that's the movie. Yes. I don't know what it was called. Rats. I'm pretty sure. Oh, yes. Thank you for sharing Laura B's links because she's an excellent reader and I really adore her. And I'm happy that she's here with us today. So thank you. Thank you. Yeah, mine was definitely snakes. Okay. All right. So let's go on to the next one. Has anyone had a paranormal experience on Halloween? A paranormal experience. I saw a couple of VRs to this hashtag, and some people had some, and it was really interesting. I have never had one, but I was curious if anybody else has. My biggest fear is the unknown. I know. I know. Yes. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. Okay. Now I have to find a recipe for beer cheese soup. It's so good. I love it. Love, love, love. Okay. Let me see. Desiree. Okay. Cool channel of tarot, oracle, crystals, and nature. Oh, that's Nancy's. Mm-hmm. Yeah. On Halloween, I don't think so. I know. I didn't have one. I was not sure. Uh Not on Halloween, but when I was a teenager, I came home from school and my dad asked what I was doing. I answered, and then I realized I was home alone and the house was haunted. Laura, oh my gosh, that's traumatizing. Chip, way to go. Way to go, Chip. My biggest fear is working my whole life and not being able to retire comfortably. I know. I don't want to have to like work until forever. You know, a lot of times that's what we do. We keep working, working, working. And, you know, I'm going to keep going so I can make a little bit more so I could be comfortable. And then by the time we're retired, we're too old and tired to do anything fun or exciting. So I don't want to have to wait until I retire. I want to like enjoy life now in the present moment. I get it. All right. I think I have, but again, I just flew through them like everything was normal. I see. Okay. So many encounters in that house. So Laura, like at the time, did you just think that that was normal, or did you recognize that something was different about that house? I'm curious. Yeah, I believe that. Growing up, we throw eggs. Oh, I remember that. We used to call it goosey night. We used to call it goosey night. My son has a 40-foot blow up Michael Myers in the There is a house. It's not in our town. It's like a town over. And every year, like I've never seen anything like it. It's a two-story, it's very old style Southern home, and they decorate everything you could possibly think of. There's always the traffic is insane getting through this very small neighborhood just to take a look at the house. They even have a hearse in the front yard. Like they go all out. My son decided to get a skeleton this year and he put it in his front seat and he's been driving all over town with his skeleton everywhere he goes. So that is him. I thought paranormal encounters were normal, but that house felt more negative than anything I ever experienced. I believe it. I hope you weren't there long, because that's just fruity. Okay. All right, let's move on. Yeah, he has a skeleton friend. And he has a name for it and everything. And he puts hats on him and has the seatbelt. And then he's like, oh, yeah, he holds my stuff for me. He bought pizza. He puts it on the skeleton's lap so that the skeleton can hold the pizza box. I'm like, it's a whole thing. Oh, my goodness gracious. Han. How are you? It's good to see you, friend. We are sharing all of our favorite Halloween stories and adventures today. All right, a paranormal a lot, but not on Halloween. I never had those experiences as a kid for real. For real. Okay, let me see. You have to go. Okay. Bye, Teresa. Take care. And thank you for hanging out with us. I hope you feel better. Dinner's ready. All right. Bye, Nancy. Thanks for hanging out. It was good to see you. Okay. All right. So let's move on to the next question then. Okay. So for the new people that are joining into the chat, we're doing a VR video response to Lady Blind Wolf, and it's hashtag spooky season tag, and we're on prompt number, let me see, 9. Okay. Favorite horror, scary, or witchy book? Your favorite horror book, scary book, or witchy book? Feel free. I know. I felt like it was the perfect way to like kick off Halloween fun. Awesome. Ta. All right. Night night to everybody. Fatima. Yes. Oh, I forgot to say that. Everybody like and subscribe. See, so because I'm using the vertical StreamYard, so I don't know if people can flip in and out the way that you could on a regular. So I'm going to be comparing the analytics later on. This is really like a test to see if it's worth it to do it this way, or if I should just go back to YouTube verticals. I have really good luck with YouTube verticals. As a matter of fact, last week, my live had I can't remember if it was 1,100 or 1,200 views. Like it was the most I had ever had in a live stream. It was insane. Okay. I had experiences as early as 5 years old, but no one really knew why. I think they thought I was just being imaginative. Oh, I hope they didn't tell you like that you weren't allowed to talk about those things. I remember when I think I was 17, I had a boyfriend and he took me to meet his grandmother, and she was a gifted woman. But it was very much frowned upon by her family. And so she, as soon as I got there, she grabbed my hand. It wasn't even my palm. She grabbed my pulse point, my wrist. And she told me so many things. And I wish that I could remember. I only remember 2 or 3 of the things that she told me, but she told me so many things that day. And I was like, wow. But yeah, her family was like, you know, they were very strict Catholics, and they were like, they did not like that she, you know, talked about it or shared her spiritual gifts with anyone. The classic Frankenstein. I love Frankenstein, and I like that the Frankenstein version. The one with Helena Bonham Carter, I think is her name. Oh, that one was so good. I like that one. Yeah. All right. You just checked. Oh, you can scroll. Okay. All right. That'll be good. Thank you, Des. You scrolled out and you scrolled back. See, I love you. You're awesome. Chat. That's why I logged in. I forgot to test. All right. Let me see. In that particular house, the whole family experienced stuff, and we all thought it was haunted. No one knew what to do. Yeah, because you don't talk about it. What are you going to do? You know, bring a priest in to do a blessing, you know, and they would sprinkle stuff, ointments or holy water, you know. Yeah, you can scroll. Okay, good. So hopefully we'll see if that impacts the number of views this week. All right, let me see. Parents were pretty open about the paranormal, but the church and the community thought I was strange or lying. Yeah, it's not good to grow up like that. My parents would let me talk about things I couldn't see. I know. My sister had an imaginary friend that she talked to all the time. And I didn't think that was weird at all. I knew the friend's name and I would hear her talking sometimes. And, I was just like, whatever. I didn't think anything of it. Okay, I experienced my great grandfather when I was 6. He had passed just months prior. Oh, that's interesting. That's interesting. All right. I don't see any books. Okay, favorite horror, scary, or witchy book. Mine, I put Anne Rice. I read the Interview with the Vampire series. Like I read all of those, and then I loved it so much that I read the Witch series. I forgot what that was called. And then after that, I found out that she had spicy books, so I read those too. I read all of them. Tell me your favorite horror, scary, or witchy book. Okay, The Raven. That's a good one. So did you watch the Edgar Allan Poe thing that they did? They called it Fall of the House of Usher, but it was like a combination of all the Poe stories into one series. I don't like scary books. Okay. Okay. Flowers in the Attic. Yes, I would agree. That I was obsessed with that series too. I remember reading that. I was such an avid reader as a kid. I don't know what happened to me. Now if I pick up a book, I fall asleep. It's the worst. All right, my mom is one of my biggest supporters now. Oh, I love that so much. I do readings for her. My dad gave me my first tarot deck at 17. He's passed away now. That's amazing. Like my family didn't have that reaction. My youngest sister thought like, that's so cool. That's so cool. But then my middle sister was like, oh, and that was it. She never discussed it ever again, and that conversation was over. And then my mother was like, why do you have to say these things? I was like, what things? And then when I told my dad, he made a joke about it. He was like, oh, you're a witch now? And I was like, stop fooling around. But he was like obsessed. Like he loved it. He thought it was so cool. At the time, I was doing tarot foundations with Sadhana. Integrative Healing with Sadhana. I don't know if you're familiar with her channel, but I did tarot foundations with her. It was like a 16-week course, and he loved it. And then my last visit to Puerto Rico, he loved that I sat with the cards and I would like journal and do all kinds of things. And he was just fascinated by it. He really wanted to like learn and understand more about it. He thought it was cool. Let me see. No, I didn't see that. Oh, Witchy Trista told me about it. I love Edgar Allan Poe. That sounds like a great way to present his stories. Yeah, it was really interesting the way that they did it. But it was so unlike the black and white version of The Fall of the House of Usher, which is my most favorite one. Oh, I want to see that one again. Yeah. My family has no idea about tarot. Yeah. That could traumatize people. Swear you are all awesome. We love you, Chip. Okay, The Pit and the Pendulum. Yeah, yeah. I'm surprised. I don't know if maybe there's not a lot of readers. I'm surprised that no one has mentioned Stephen King because some of his books were crazy. And a lot of his books got made into movies like Cujo. How could you forget Cujo? Like that one was crazy. And that other movie, Children of the Corn. I used to call my kids Children of the Corn all the time. They have no clue what I'm talking about. I'd be like, Children of the Corn. Yes, we love you too, Chippy. All right, Han. My sister knows my partner and my best friend, but the rest of my family has no clue. I know. But you know what? Like I think if I ever had people come over unexpectedly, like right now, my entire desk is full of decks and crystals. And then I have a second desk where I work, like my muggle job. And I have decks and crystals over there too. And then I have a crystal grid set up on my kitchen counter, my abundance grid. And there's cards. I have cards and sigils there. And even on I have a desk behind my desk that I use as an altar space. And I have a full tarot spread there right now that I'm still kind of working through and absorbing. And I don't know that I would feel like I have to rush and put everything away. I wouldn't put anything away because I'm like, you know what? This is me. This is who I am. This is my house. And I'm not putting myself up. I'm just not. Witch or no witch, y'all fam. Oh, thank you, Chip. You're awesome. Let's see. I hid my abilities from my family until 2020. It was hard coming out of the spiritual closet. I was always different and outcast even. I bet. You really are. You have some special, yes, your readings are very, very special. So it's, to me, evident that you are very closely connected to spirit. I love them. They're so beautiful. The Pit and the Pendulum. I forgot all about that story. Yeah, see? There's a lot of good stories. Yes. Keep being you. Cujo. You remember Cujo? Oh my God. And then what about the clown? Was it It? What was that one? The kids were obsessed with that one for a while. I stopped reading and watching scary things in the mid 80s, PTSD and all. You know what, Clint? I'm going to tell you right now. I got to a point in my life where I used to love to watch documentaries, and I just couldn't do it anymore because I have a very active dream life. And so all of that would come into my dreams. I think the last one that I watched, it was about like Nefertiti, some documentary about Nefertiti, and some like, they were going back and trying to find the grave and all this stuff or whatever. And that was it. Like, I could not do it anymore. I had to like physically cut myself off from those things because it would, creep over into my dream life. So it was really hard. And I have a very active dream life. Oh, let me see. Malaki. Who's that? That reminds me of that guy. That's that guy, the comedian guy, where he changes everybody's names. Blake Malaki. That's what that reminds me of. The other day I had to talk to somebody. His name was Aaron, and I was like, I wanted so badly to call him AA Ron. Oh my gosh, I can't think of any scary books at the moment. All right. Oh, and the Conjuring series. Yeah. I was obsessed. This wasn't a movie, but it was a show. The one with the sisters, the three sisters. And of course, Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I was obsessed with that show too. You aren't Muggle at all. Aww. In the Hills Have Eyes. Oh, yes. I heard about that one. Somebody was talking about the Final Destination ones too. Yep. Oh, we love you, Laura. It. Yeah. That was a good movie. Stephen King. That was too scary. I know. So that's why you watch Rocky Horror Picture Show. There's alternatives, right? If scary movies aren't your thing, but you want to do something Halloweenish, there's so many other options. Something else. Malaki is from Children of the Corn. Oh, I forgot. Oh. Chip, you crack me up. Okay, so I recently did a video about dream work, how I do my dream work, and how I use AI and tarot to help me learn a little bit more about the messages that I get from spirit. So then Chip comes out the blue and was like, I don't remember my dreams. Sometimes I remember my dreams. My dreams are whatever you want them to be. I was like, what is he talking about? It was hilarious. All right. I have to watch something funny right after I watch a scary movie. Yes, yes. Otherwise, it messes with your dreams. Okay, Desiree is obsessed. Malaki. Oh my God, you guys. Final Destination sounds interesting. Oh, look. The Hills Have Eyes was his own kind of creepy. Yeah. Oh, is anybody still scared of the Candyman or Bloody Mary? That's a great question. That's a great question. Urban legends. Yes. I watch cartoons for Halloween. There's so many good ones. I can't fault you for that because there's so many good ones. Frankenweenie is a good one. Let's spirit exactly. Yeah. Desiree kept messing with me in class. You don't know the Candy Man? The Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown. Yeah, that was it for me too. That one was it for me too. Okay. Well, this is kind of along the same vein. Scariest movie as a kid. The scariest movie that you saw back then as a kid. Nightmare Before Christmas. That can be. Bloody Mary and La Llorona scared me as a kid. Oh, La Llorona. There's a lot of myths about that. Nightmare Before Christmas. Exorcist. That's my favorite one, Chip. That's my favorite one. Hell Night. We used to call Bloody Mary in the school bathroom. Oh my God. Oh, Fatima. There's another good one. Carrie, but which version? I like the old one. I liked Carrie. Okay, for me, it was Nightmare on Elm Street. Like the nails, like the hearing the nails. Oh, that was mine. Nightmare on Elm Street. The Exorcist. I was 12 years old and I had nightmares for weeks. I had to sleep in my sister's bed. I know. I've not seen that. Troll. I don't know that movie. I'm showing my age. It's okay. Okay, I get it, Fatima. I like that one too. Freddy Krueger. I liked Freddy Krueger too. All of them, all the Halloween movies. Which one was that one? Michael Myers? Yeah. I remember Poltergeist too. That was a good one. Oh my God, hold on. Wait, don't go to the light, Carol Ann. That's hilarious. Jumanji was scary to me as a kid. You know what? I love Jumanji and I could see that. Now there's a couple of versions now. Which one, Han? Which one was your favorite? And maybe you didn't think any of them were good because they were scary, but it was a favorite. Okay. That's hilarious. Oh, the one with Robin Williams. I know. That one was so good. I really liked that one. That one was good. The new Jumanji is not bad. Yes. The new one is not bad. I haven't seen it, but they play it all the time. I watched it with my daughter. It was funny. Jumanji, I feel old. Jumanji as a kid. All right. Now we're going to, okay, so let's move on to the next one, the next prompt. Worst scary movie you ever saw. The worst. I know exactly what mine is. It's like all those paranormal movies. Those freak me out. Remember when they started coming out with the movies that looked like they were filmed with a camcorder? And it was at night and they were black and white, and it was like all you could hear was a lot of breathing. Those movies. Oh, scary. Yes. Scariest movie as a kid. No. Worst scary movie you ever saw. I guess you could interpret that any way you want. The worst scary movie you ever saw. In my adult years. Okay. Like in not scary. Ooh, The Ring. I think this is the one. The Blair Witch Project. I remember when that came out, and that kind of changed like movies. I feel like that really influenced future movies that came after that. Yeah, Blair Witch. Killer Clowns from Outer Space. Oh my God. Why does that sound like it would be funny, but I don't think it is. The worst as in not any good. Interpret it however, because sometimes some of them, like some movies that I loved as a kid, now when I go back, I'm like, ew, that's like garbage. So I guess it depends. You loved The Ring too? Yeah. Desiree says The Ring was scary. I'm surprised you watched it, Desiree. Blair Witch influenced the camera. Yeah, the camera style point of view. And then a lot of movies started doing that. And what was the other thing? The one where the whole movie was like if you had, it was before the Ring camera, but before when people had like cameras in all the rooms of their house, and then they would show all these weird things happening in the house. Like that to me is super, super freaky and scary. The other one that I saw, like there was one that I saw that after that I was like, I'm never watching again. I don't remember what it was, but the whole idea was that I don't remember if it was a guy or a girl. They picked something up at a yard sale, they brought it home, and then they brought the spirit with them to their home. And if I remember correctly, the spirit was obsessed with one person in that house, and they weren't going to be happy until they got that person. My husband loves that movie. Oh my gosh. Overdrive was pretty awful. Yeah, some of them are like, what? What is this? There's nothing worse than seeing a movie and being like hooked, and then it ends horribly. And you're like, I just wasted 2 hours of my life. All right. I don't like a lot of the camera style movies. I get nauseous, and a lot of the plot doesn't develop enough. I know. Yeah, they do. I feel like those are more mood. It's more of an effect. I didn't see that, Desiree, because according to prompt number 7, greatest phobia, snakes is my phobia. So I didn't watch that. Snakes on a plane. I would definitely consider that scary. For sure. For sure, for sure. Okay. I don't have one for this, but here's the next prompt. Most frightening ghost story. A lot of people have like different urban legends from towns they grew up in. Do you have a frightening ghost story? Any horror movie with kids in it, they always get scary. Yes, and dolls. Dolls are creepy. You know, like the Chucky and Bride of Chucky, those were creepy. I agree 100%. Yep. I don't have a ghost story, but I remember in my town, there was this long, dark, winding road. I grew up in the inner city, but there was a road that was kind of off in the hills, and like a mountainous area of where I lived. And they used to always talk about the story of the girl. Oh, you might see her. She comes out, she's dressed in white, and she got killed on that road. And her ghost always comes out there. And I'd be like, all right. And of course I've never saw her, but I do remember driving through there so many times with friends, with the whole idea that the road was haunted. For sure. Okie doke. So let's go on. Most memorable haunted house attraction. Please tell me that you have something for this. Haunted house attraction. A lot of people locally go out of their completely overboard. I think Nancy earlier in the chat was talking about how her son has this huge Halloween party and they go all out with the decorations. But I did visit a haunted house attraction and I'm curious if anyone else has. All right. Let me know if I lagged or if I'm paused. Okay. It looks like everything is good. Oh, sometimes the chat gets stuck. I see. Okay. All right. I have never gone to a haunted house attraction and will not. Aww. Oh, I'm a remote viewer, paranormal investigator, and I have spirits follow me. We have done the Thomas house. Oh, okay. So, Julie Ann, sometimes in Truth Wave, everyone, once the meditation is over, like on Fridays, they go to that, like something like what you've said, a remote viewing. Is that what they're talking about? I've never been. Interesting. The one where the actor grabbed my cousin and pulled him into a casket and he shit his pants. Oh my God. There's a place called Nightmare New England near me. One haunted house was an insane asylum that was creepy. They were all scary. Yeah. So I'm in the Orlando area. And of course, here everyone goes to Universal Studios because they do their, um, what do they call it? I forgot what it's called. Anyways, they have like a spooky event every year that they sell tickets for. My daughter already went. I think my daughter went in September. Horror Nights, Halloween Horror Nights is what it's called. And they have many haunted houses set up that they go to. And they seem to enjoy that. Okay. That's my dream job, paranormal investigator. Ooh, that's interesting. Jump scare is the worst. I do that. I have never done it with Truth Wave though. Oh, okay. All right. So back in the day, we used to have in downtown Orlando, there was a place called Terror on Church Street. Terror on Church Street. This place was the best. I went there on a date once and I thought I almost left the house without my date because I thought they were going to have a nervous breakdown. And they have the people chasing you through all the rooms with the chainsaws and the witches and the mummies and all the things, like all the zombies. It was insane. It was so good. And I was devastated when they closed that attraction down because it was amazing. It was called Terror on Church Street and it was so good. That's so funny, Clint. I know. That's a good story, man. Spooky World is also around for haunted houses. There's a few people in my neighborhood that open up their houses to the public and they convert their house into a haunted house. So many haunted houses. I know. I know. I don't like haunted houses, but I do investigations. That's interesting because the investigations are the real deal, right? Haunted houses, like, you know, it's all about the spectacle, the show. Pool and whiskey await me. All right. Thank you for hanging out, Clint. Bye. Lila, hi. It's good to see you. We're sharing all of our Halloween favorites tonight. I'm doing a VR to Lady Blind Wolf, and it's hashtag spooky season tag. And we were on the next to the last question, most memorable haunted house attraction. So everybody was kind of sharing their favorite stories or favorite attractions. Mine closed down. It doesn't exist anymore, but I'm so happy that I went to it. We even have a haunted house attraction that stays up all year. Oh, that's cool. That's how Terror on Church Street was. It was open year round. Okay. It's good to see you. Let's see. I know. I'm happy to see you, friend. Oh, yes. I used to work in a campground, and then at nighttime they used to have themed haunted hay rides, which were a lot of fun. I do remember that. Those were a lot of fun. Oh, so many cool memories. My gosh. All right. So the last question, we're down to the last prompt. Scary movies, books for a tarot or oracle deck. So the idea behind this is like making your own deck, your own tarot deck, where you would use famous movies for the characters. I don't know that I could like do that, but there is one movie that I love so much that if they ever had a deck, I would definitely get it. I would definitely get it. So tell me what your thoughts are. Desiree would be what? Rocky Horror Picture Show? Oh my God. I'm never going to a haunted house. It's too scary. I know. I get freaked out about stuff like that. All right. Jimmy Martin. Possessed cadaver wings that turn people who wear them into the next cadaver wig. Scary story for Halloween. Oh, I see. I'm not familiar with that one. Yeah. Oh, let me see. Yeah, I haven't heard of that one either. Alfred Hitchcock movies. Yes. Oh, if they made a deck about the birds, that would be good. A tarot deck about the birds. I guess that would be kind of like, isn't there a couple of decks that are Raven, based on the Raven, and they're black and white decks? So I guess that's kind of like the same idea. I liked Alfred Hitchcock. Nightmare Before Christmas. Yeah, but that exists already. I got it right here. It's ready for my Halloween readings. Yep. That one, we have that one already. And there's, they have a Buffy the Vampire deck and Stranger Things. They have a Stranger Things deck, which I'm surprised nobody brought up Stranger Things. What else? What other decks? There's so many Halloween or spooky season decks. Ooh, Laura, Pirates of the Caribbean. That would be cool. I know it's not scary, but still it would be fun. Oh, it's so good, Lila. I stumbled across it because Debbie's Witchy vlog was doing a VR, and I was like, I didn't see the original, so I went back and I looked at the original. I was like, I want to do that. Oh, Jimmy, Silent Hill tarot deck. Wasn't there a movie also called House on Haunted Hill or something like that? Where the girl, like the house wanted to keep the girl in the movie. And then at the end, she gave herself to the house. I can't remember that one, the name. Okay. I read the series by S.M. Rain, and it's amazing about a demon hunter, badass chick named Elise. The Decent series. Wait, Decent or Descent? The Descent series. Okay. That sounds cool. Yes, on a cliff. Yes, I think that's the one. That sounds awesome. For me, it would be, hold on, I wrote it down. Stoker's Dracula. Bram Stoker. Why do I struggle with that? It's like a tongue twister. Bram Stoker's Dracula. Like, I love that movie. Winona Ryder, Keanu Reeves, and Gary Oldman. I would totally want a tarot deck with those, based on that specific movie. Asylum on a Cliff. Yes, I have seen a few that are like that too. Those are scary. Oh, Desiree, thank you for sharing that link. Okay. House on Haunted Hill was the old movie with Vincent Price. I know, I get all the names all mixed up. I get them mixed up. Yeah, so for me it would be like I would totally want like a movie. So let's think about the characters in that movie, just because that one is one of my favorites. So you have Winona Ryder, who plays Mina. She would be, I guess, like the Empress. And then we have Keanu. I don't know, would Keanu be the Emperor? I feel like Gary Oldman would be the Emperor. I don't know. For some reason I just wanted so desperately for Winona and Gary Oldman to end up together at the end, which of course that's not the plot of the movie, but that's what I wanted. So if Gary Oldman is the emperor, then who would Keanu be? Maybe like King of Swords. Maybe he would be like King of Swords. And then you had Lucy. Maybe Lucy would be like Empress. She was like oozing sexuality. But if Lucy was the Empress, then who would Mina be? I would need to know. Oh, Desiree, so good. Thank you. House on Haunted Hill. And this isn't a scary movie, but I adore it. Clue. So good. Crimson Peak movie tarot deck. Oh, Crimson Peak. You don't think that's it? Yeah, for me, I feel like it would be so hard to figure out which character in the movie is going to play which part. Like, what's the other guy? The guy that, the professor. Like, who would he be? Who would the professor be? The magician. He would be a good magician. Yes. It's hard because with movies like that, there's not enough characters in the movie to be able to pull off the whole deck. So it's hard. I don't think that's it. Clue was great. I love Clue. I have always been obsessed with that idea of like haunted houses, secret passageways, you know, the hidden doors, and you go in the back way. And it's Fall of the House of Usher. It was like that. There was a lot of his hidden passageways that allowed them to move around the house without anybody noticing. It's so good. What is the movie the butcher did? Oh yes, with Johnny Depp, and he was the butcher. That movie was creepy. Sweeney Todd. Was it Sweeney Todd? My daughter did a school play for Clue. Oh my gosh, that is so good. I bet it was cute. Yeah, I love Clue. Mystery. Like whodunits. I love those whodunit movies. They're so good. Yeah, Sweeney Todd. That was a good one. But he does really good movies. I know. What role did she play, Des? Murder mysteries. Those are fun. But they have to be good because if you're invested in the movie all the way till the end and then the ending is like falls short, that part is not so great. That part always bums me out. OMG. All the kids were so serious in their roles. Wait, what part did she play? Was she Miss Peacock? Oh my gosh. Agree for sure. Oh my gosh, that was over too quick, you guys. That was all of the prompts. That was fun. We went down memory lane. We got to see and talk about a lot of fun things over the years. It's even cuter when they are serious. I know. Oh, I loved putting on plays and shows. It was so good. Oh, you're welcome. I had a good time with this. This was a lot of fun. So, I'll give you a little teaser. Next week, Desiree and I are going to go live together and we are going to be working on Rumor Haven's hashtag, which is the seance. That's going to be fun. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. That's going to be a good one. We're going to be doing the seance spread. So if you're around, stop by, come back. Maybe you could even bring your decks and do the reading right alongside. Yeah, me and my bestie. Yes. So cool. This was awesome. I'm very excited. And see, it doesn't take that long to go through all of the questions. And then I have some time to unwind and relax. And then I will be joining Victor over on Truth Wave meditation tonight. After the meditation, we'll have the spinning wheel and we pull oracle cards for anybody that's hanging out in the chat. And I go on his channel. Well, first of all, I enjoy his meditations, but I am a guest reader on his channel every couple of weeks, and we have a lot of fun with that. So I'm excited. So I'll be there tonight. That's 9:45 Eastern time, and then the readings probably start around 10:30, 10:40, something like that. Yeah. All right, where am I here? That one was the 8th grade play. She was the music and lightning. Oh, the 7th graders didn't get to act. Oh no. Oh, good. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I feel like these conversations like this are fun because anybody could join. You don't have to be, a tarot enthusiast to participate and have a good time. So I'm glad everyone came in and enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun. So this one I knew that this one was going to be pretty cool. Me and my bestie, Desiree, I'm so happy I met you. So happy I met you. Sounds fun. Oh, thank you, everybody. Yes, this was a lot of fun. The seance spread. I'm going to be posting the link for Desiree and I for our live. I haven't done that yet, but I'll be posting that shortly, probably by tomorrow. On what channel? Or it'll be on my channel. We're going to do it on my channel. Is that right, Des? We were going to try and do it. Oh, the meditation is Victor's channel. Okay. Truth Wave. Oh, okay. Thank you, Desiree. All right. So she put the links in. And I love you too, friend. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Well, thank you, everybody. Thank you for being here. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for all your love. I hope you're having a fabulous start to your Halloween season. Enjoy yourselves. Have fun with it. We wait all year for this. So, have a fantastic time. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you next time. Bye.